Now I gotta ride or die.
So I thought I'd show a different perspective today as it starts raining. Typical. Oh, we got blur. Hold on. Sorry about this. Obviously I haven't cleaned the truck this week, as you can tell, and it's just started raining. Typical. Anyway, so garage update. You guys want to know, if you would like to avert your eyes to this camera, petrol's low as usual. Don't worry about it. I left with a quarter of a tank. Done another video. You guys would have seen that, but yeah, we've used a quarter of a tank of petrol, and all I've done is go up the road. But that's not the point of this video. I want to do a garage update. I'm doing this from inside the Ram because I had a few things to do, a few errands to achieve today. So I thought I'd bring you guys with me. But all of the cars are in different locations at the moment, basically. And I'll start with the one that was, I don't know, we'll start with the Cadillac. A lot of people wanted to know what's going on with the Cadillac. A lot of people, especially on social media, wanted to see the progress and stuff. So I'll detail the progress and we'll go through each car. Now, I own 4 cars at the moment: the Cadillac 966 Coupe de Ville, a Series 1 RS Turbo, a 106 GTI, and my Dodge Ram, which is my daily drive. We'll get onto this last though. But the Cadillac, well, I bought a refurbished distributor. I actually had to send my distributor off. No one in the UK was able to do it, and I've got it back. But the 106 and the Series 1 aren't finished yet, so I don't want to start the Cadillac yet. I know it sounds really, really stupid, but I don't want to start on that car until those other cars are completed. So the 106, as you guys may or may not have seen in previous videos, it is actually at its last little stint of me spending money on it, basically, is what it is. Money is always the reason why projects take a little bit longer, but that is going for its MOT and it should be on the road. I need to put new tyres on it. I do want to refurbish the wheels properly. They started to rust in a couple of little bits from my previous DIY driveway paint job that I did on it, but I do want to go those refurbished, and I want to put some NS2Rs, I think it is, the Nankang. They've got a chunky sidewall. That's really what I wanted to go for on that car. Going back, the Cadillac has all of its servicing items. I'm still finding it really hard on the Isle of Wight to find someone that actually wants to touch that car. I might have to take it over when the Series 1 comes back and, you know, the car shows are on their way. I might have to take it over to someone in the south of the UK. I'm not really too fussed about getting it on the road now, but I do want to make sure the lead up to it is on its way. So if you do know of anybody, or you are a UK American car specialist in the south of the UK, please let me know. I am in desperate need of someone that actually wants to touch that car. Now, secondly, the 106 GTI, as you guys may or may not have seen, please go back on the channel if you haven't. The update on that one is really that I've just said the MOT is booked, it is ready to go. We'll just navigate around this rather small corner. We are in Cowes on the Isle of Wight, if anyone wants to know, and this is Cowes. It's a very, very nice neighbourhood, this. Very nice. And the roads aren't short. There's the petrol light we were after. As we go up an incline, petrol light comes straight on. We'll go to the petrol station in a minute and we'll put some fuel in it. But the 106 MOT is, when am I booking it for? It should be the 2nd week. So 2 weeks from now, yeah, it should be 2 weeks from now, it will be booked for its MOT. That's the last little stint we have to do on the front end, just button up little bits and bobs. I want to make sure it flies for its MOT, if I'm quite honest. And then it will be ready for a little bit of daily driving, a little bit of enjoying, and just having it back at my house would be quite nice. I'd really like coming out and looking at that car, if I'm honest, sat on my driveway. So that will be coming very, very soon. The last little bits have been done. We did the bumper mounts and, you know, the various other things. You guys would have seen that on the channel, you know, a couple of weeks ago, say. But as you can see by the progress, it always takes long to do stuff. I take long to do stuff because I have multiple cars that I want to do multiple things with. We have a Range Rover right in the middle of the road there. Cheers, mate. I have multiple cars that I want to do multiple things with, and sometimes I get myself into this thing where I need to do loads of things to loads of cars, and it's quite a lot of money to do all these things. You know, doing up one car is expensive, doing up 4 at once is horrendous. It's actually the most expensive thing ever. Thank you, Mr. Premier, I think that is. Yeah, lovely. So, Series 1 RS Turbo. Now, am I going to sell it? Oh, am I going to sell any of the cars, actually? Because that was another thing. Am I going to sell any of the cars? You know, the rotation sometimes, and I have done a video for this many times, but the rotation sometimes has been in the past, a year and a half. People seem to, you know, not really enjoy cars, especially on the internet that I've owned on my channel, especially after that initial year and a half. So it means I feel like I can achieve a car build, enjoy it, all that sort of stuff. Build being loosely thrown together, like wheels, whatever's going on. I enjoy a car for a year and a half, and then I can physically move it on in my head. I'm happy with that. Some people don't get that, some people don't understand, but I will do again. If you want to know another video of how that all works and how I went from a £3 grand Lexus to 4 cars in the space of 2 years or 3 years, whatever it's been, please let me know in the comments below. I'll do a full video of it, and plus you could probably take something from that video, but another video. Now, the 106, am I selling it? No. The Cadillac, am I going to sell it? No. There is no time frame for those two cars. There has never been a time frame for those two cars. Once the Cadillac was back in my possession, it's never going anywhere. The 106, I don't have enough money in it. I don't see the point in selling on. I still feel that they're going to go up a lot at the moment. They're increasing incredibly at the moment, if you guys are watching them at all. So although it's not all down to money, it's always nice to know that your investment is safe. In that sense, I just buy cars to enjoy them. You know me, I love cars. So next up, Series 1 RS Turbo, the most expensive car in the fleet and the most expensive car to keep running, because it's an old Ford, they do break, things happen, blah blah. It's down at Motora at the moment, getting its paintwork done. It should be back in the next few days, couple of weeks, whatever it is, as this video goes up. A lot more extensive than I thought it was going to be. We're just going to respray the front of it. If you guys haven't seen that video, please go back onto the channel. It was a lot more than that. I started digging, and yeah, the rear end needed the rear bumper bits done. You know, various things that I detailed in that video sort of came to light, and of course that means the price went up. So, you know, say you're, you know, I'm pulling figures, but say you're earning, you know, you're going to put in £1,000 to it, it would be 2 to 3. That's the reality. That's not what I'm paying, and that's, you know, it isn't sponsored whatsoever. I'm actually physically paying all of the work and paint to be done properly, but that's the reality. Some people don't understand that sometimes. You know, you go to do a head gasket on your 106 GTI and it's rusty. So you have to pull the car apart and repaint and redo everything. That's just how it is. But is the Series 1 going up for sale when it's finished? I did dabble in the idea of selling that on and trying to put some more money on top to get into something else. But after driving it through the New Forest a couple of times now, you know, delivering it to Motora, doing various other things, I'm not sure I can part ways with it. I know a lot of people would be like, oh, you'd be stupid to part ways with it. That's my dream car, blah, blah, blah. My dream car's that Cadillac. I love that Cadillac, and I'm never going to sell it. The Series 1's a funny one, because I love it, but I could see myself in something else. But that also means that I don't really want to sell it, but I do see the monetary, not gain, but I see how much money they go for, and it worries me sometimes of how much those are. So there's no idea of me selling that car. I never really want to sell it, otherwise I wouldn't be putting, you know, all the paint and all the bodywork and all of the, you know, bits and bobs onto it that I am right now. I wouldn't be doing that if I was trying to sell it or think about selling it. But if something else came up, if someone offered me money for that car, I would probably look into moving it on to get into something else. I love the idea of a 3-door Sierra Cosworth. It's loads of money, it's twice the price for Series 1, but I love the idea of them. And, you know, if you don't think about having a car like that, like I thought about having a Series 1 RS Turbo, I'm never going to achieve it. So, you know, maybe down the line, yes, we might part ways and we might get ourselves into, you know, a 3-door Sierra or even a Sapphire Cosworth, I don't know. But it's something to think about. It's not for sale though, and I'm not putting it up for sale. I wouldn't be putting loads of money in it to, you know, do it up and make it nice for myself if I was looking to move it on. So no, at the moment, the Series 1 RS Turbo is staying. Lastly, and I've left this lastly because if you guys watch this channel, you'll know that I love American cars. I love, you know, doing bits and bobs with American stuff, and making the transition from the RS3 into this Dodge Ram has been really exciting. I've loved every minute of it. But it's pulled up the question, nobody cares about this car whatsoever. Yes, I try not to buy cars for content, I buy them for myself, but I was really shocked as to how many people didn't actually care about this Dodge Ram. I know it is a very niche market product, you know, niche market car for the UK, but I was really surprised that not a lot more people jumped on it. Now, that doesn't usually sway me to part ways with a car or a truck or whatever's going on, but this time round I've been offered other cars that I've paid for this that would do so much better on this channel. I would enjoy a lot more, you know, going down the back roads in and enjoying on a daily basis. Again, it opens up the question, should I get rid of this and maybe buy something that we could all get on board with modifying? A fast Audi, a fast VW, a fast something German again, maybe. I'm not sure. It does pull up the question. I've shot a few cars recently that I would happily sell this car for. And yes, I've had this 3 months. No, it's such a YouTuber thing that you would sell a car, but I've sort of done it now, and I can't really go any further with this truck unless I spend loads of money on it. I don't think I want to do that. I'm not really sure. I've got, you know, Series 1, we're doing that as a project for, you know, the channel and myself. I've always wanted one. The 106 is nearly complete, you know. I sort of think it might be already time to move on into another car. Does that make me a bad person? I'm assuming there'll be people out there that be like, oh, typical YouTuber selling your car straight away. But if it doesn't work for my family and that's the reason I bought it, why would I keep it? Do you know what I mean? It does pull up the question. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think. If you've got to this part of the video, thank you so much for watching. Really, really do appreciate your support. Numbers have been funny on the channel at the moment. I'm going to say this at the last bit of the video. It's been a bit all over the place. There's a Hyundai trying to undertake me now. What are you trying to do? Very strange. But yeah, really appreciate you guys actually watching this video and commenting, liking. YouTube's a funny place at the moment, it really is, and I'm trying to create more content. A lot more questions are being asked at the moment with cars and, you know, various things that are happening, so always nice to do a quick update video for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you on the next one.